Good evening, everybody. Welcome. I'm just getting myself finally set up, and then we can get started. Okay. Sit up. Comment. Takot. Raise your right hand and recite the tenets. Shijok, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, indomitable spirit. And now recite the oath. Shijok, I shall observe the tenets of Taekwondo. I shall respect the instructor and seniors. I shall never misuse Taekwondo. I shall be a champion of freedom and justice. I shall build a more peaceful world. Motto. Okay. I am really happy to see some of you very frequently. There's some of you I'm sure I'm seeing 4 times a week, which is just awesome. Keep coming. I look forward to seeing you again. Oh, it's Thursday. On Monday. So get in there, do lots of training while you can, and take that little break from the day-to-day stuff at home. Okay, for now, rotate your wrists. Let's just get ourselves warmed up. And change direction. And elbows. Change direction. Arms back. Big circles, Levi, not little baby ones. And arms forward. Really work those shoulders. Come on, Tavisha, big circles, that's it. Try and brush your ears with your arms on the way past. There we go. Okay, torso. Just put your feet about a shoulder apart. Go to one side, then the other. Breathing nice and deeply. I need one more day of school and then it's the weekend. You lucky, lucky people. Left ankle. For those of you whose mum or dad train as well, remember we've got our Saturday 11 o'clock class that you can do with mum or dad. That's a fun class. Change direction. Change foot. Change direction. Get hands on knees. Some latecomers coming in. Hands on knees, going down and back and down and back. Okay, oh, yep, joining in, good. Okay, and legs outwards. Oh, I need to angle that screen down a little bit more. You don't need to see my lights. There we go. Just use it, Liam. No jack. And inwards. And hips. Change direction. Okay, now from here, hands up by your jaw, protect your brain. We're just going to warm the legs up a little bit by going front kick, step, front kick, step. Just nice and lightly. Away you go. Left and right. left, right, left, right, left, right. Hello, Jade. Welcome. Good. Now nice and low, we're going to do turning kicks. We're just down below your waist, not much higher than your knee. Left and right turning kicks. Still got to pivot that supporting foot. We're just warming up the legs. So we're going to lift that knee up. Good, now we're going to do it with Yul-Gok. Just low. Make sure you straighten your leg out. Make sure you pivot that supporting foot. Kicking to one side, then the other. One side, then the other side. Just a little Yul-Gok. Do a little pierce. Okay, now we'll do jirugi behind us. 1, 2, I'll turn sideways so you can see a bit better. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, give your legs a shake. Okay, now from here, put the left leg back, walking ready starts. Beat, front rising kick. Ha, two, set, net, tasa, yasa, elga, yado, aho, yul. Change legs. Hana. Two. Set. Net. Dasa. Straight leg. Yasa. Lift it all the way up, Jade. Yadu. Aho. Yul. Bottle. Grab yourself a chair. Our training buddy. Okay. Side rising kicks. So put your hands on your chair. Turn your supporting foot so it's pointing the opposite direction of where you're kicking. And then from here, swing up and down. 10-inch leg.
But I don't need. So we just have to hang on to the shoulders.
Somebody else to the left hand. And the other leg. Robin, watch side rising kick. I'm sideways. Coming up sideways. Okay, not up behind me. Going sideways. So it's like our Yul-Gok position, and then rising up and down in Yul-Gok position. Okay. Once you've done 10 of those each leg, do a back rising kick. So from here, swing straight up behind you. Looking over your shoulder at where you're kicking. And then change legs. Once you've done those, you can grab a little drink. Look over the other shoulder, Tavisha. Look over the shoulder of your kicking leg, not the other shoulder. That's it. That's easier. Julian, look where you're kicking. Then you can have a little break. Good, Harper and Kenty. Try and lift a little bit higher. Lean your body. There we go. That's lovely. Okay, one of the things we can do a lot of work on really well when we're at home is our strength and technique. So we're going to do a little bit of work again today on the strength and technique for some of our basic kicks. Okay, so everyone, make sure you grab a drink of water, have your mouth full of water, and then we'll get into the next exercise. Let's continue to use our chair. So keep that chair handy. Just have a couple of mouthfuls, don't have a big drink. Okay, now we're going to work through basic kicks, front snap kick, turning kick, side kick, back piercing kick. But we're going to break them down into parts and repeat the movements and pause each position. So for front snap kick, for example, we go up, out, back, down. Okay, so we're going to do that 10 times each leg. Up, out, back, down. Notice I'm trying to hold it for a moment at the extension of the kick. Okay, so I'm extending it and holding it for a moment. 10 kicks each leg. You should not finish before me. If you do, you're going too fast. So try and stay in time. Ready? Up, out, back, down. Up, out, back, down. 3, out, back, down. 4, out, back, down. 5, out, back, down. 6, out, back, down. 7, out, back, down. 8, out, back, down. 9, out, back, down. 10, out, back, down. Good. Change legs. Good to have your other hand up by your brain. Other leg, up, out, back, down. 2, out, back, down. 3, out, back, down. 4, out, back, down. Front kick, Julian. 5, out, back, down. 6, out, back, down. 7, out, back, down. 8, out, back, down. 9, out, back, down. 10, out, back, down. Good. Nice. Next one we're going to do is turning kick. I'm starting with both of my feet pointing forwards. I'm going to come up and then I pivot. So my foot that's on the ground, look at how it changed direction. It was here and then it's changing to here. So pivot, out, back, pivot, down. Okay, get ready. One leg first. Up, pivot, out, back, pivot, down. It's 1, 2, pivot, out, back, pivot, down. 3, pivot, out, back, pivot, down. 4, pivot, out, back, pivot, down. 5, pivot, out, back, pivot, down. 6, pivot, out, back, pivot, down. Get that knee as high as you can. 7, pivot, out, back, pivot, down. This is your snapping movement. 8, pivot, out, back, pivot, down. Try and lift your leg as high as you can. 9, pivot, out, back, pivot, down. 10, pivot, out, back, pivot, down. Good. Other leg. So remember, we're up, pivot, out, back, pivot, down. Okay? 10 of those with the other leg. Oh. Okay, ready. 1, pivot, out, back, pivot, down. 2, pivot, out, back, pivot, down. 3, pivot, out, back, pivot, down. 4, pivot, out, back, pivot, down. 5, pivot, out, back, pivot, down. 6, pivot, out, back, pivot, down. 7, pivot, out, back, pivot, down. 8, pivot, lift, out, back, pivot, down. 9, pivot, out, back, pivot, down. 10, pivot, out, back, pivot, down. Good. That's our dolyo-chagi. That's our snapping action. Now we work on yopcha jirugi. This is our stamping action. Stamp. Okay, so this time, I tend to find I start with the chair beside me with one hand on it. Stand by my brain. Up, pivot, stamp. Back, pivot, down. Okay, so last time when I did my turning kick, I was coming out towards the camera, snapping. With side piercing kick, I start facing the camera and I kick to the side.
Go.
Okay, so it's a stamp out sideways. So let's do 10 of those. Every time you extend your leg, try to lift. Use the muscles in your leg to lift it up as high as you can. Okay, first leg, ready. Up, pivot, extend, back, pivot, down. 2, pivot, extend, back, pivot, down. 3, pivot, extend, back, pivot, down. When you pivot, your foot is going to face the chair, supporting foot. 4, pivot, extend, back, pivot, down. 5, pivot, extend, back, pivot, down. 6, pivot, extend, back, pivot, down. 7, pivot, extend, back, pivot, down. 8, pivot, extend, back, pivot, down. Make sure you're pivoting, Jade. 9, pivot, extend, back, pivot, down. 10, pivot, extend, back, down. Good.
Mute.
Other leg.
Because that means we're going to.
Oh. Okay. Up, pivot, stamp, out, back, pivot, down. 2, pivot, stamp, back, pivot, down. 3, pivot, stamp, back, pivot, down. 4, pivot, stamp, back, pivot, down. 5, pivot, stamp, back, pivot, down. 6, pivot, stamp, back, pivot, down.
Yep.
7, pivot, stamp, back, pivot, down. 8, pivot, stamp, back, pivot, down. 9, pivot, stamp, back, pivot, down. 10, pivot, stamp, back, pivot, down. Good work. One more kick to do.
And they would in class.
And strength-wise, this is the easiest one. Okay, it's more of a technique one, this one. This time I can put both of my hands on the chair. I lift my kicking leg up with my foot coming to my bum. Then I lean forward, hit a stamp, come back, down. So lift, lean, stamp, retract, straighten, down. Okay, lift, lean, stamp, retract, straighten, down. Okay, get ready. 10 of those each leg. There's no pivot, nothing to worry about there. Ready. Lift, lean, stamp, back, straighten, down. It's 1. Lift, lean, stamp, back, straighten, down. 3. Lift, lean, stamp, back, straighten, down. 4. Lean, stamp, back, straighten, down. 5. Lean, stamp, back, straighten, down. 6. Lean, stamp, back, straighten, down. 7. Lean, stamp, back, straighten, down. 8. Lean, stamp, back, straighten, down. So it's right behind you. 9. Lean, stamp, back, straighten, down. 10. Lean, stamp, back, straighten, down. Good. Other leg.
A swap.
Last one. Ready. Lift, lean, stamp, back, straighten, down. 2. Lean, stamp, back, straighten, down. 3. Lean, stamp, back, straighten, down. 4. Lean, stamp, back, straighten, down. 5. Lean, stamp, back, straighten, down. 6. Lean, stamp, back, straighten, down. 7. Lean, stamp, back, straighten, down. 8. Lean, stamp, back, straighten, down. 9. Lean, stamp, back, straighten, down. 10. Lean, stamp, back, straighten, down. Good. Pop your chair back, grab a drink. You don't need your chairs now, guys. Put those away. Okay. Now kick. Those kicks are cool. Yeah. Remember, we've done some work in the last few classes on guarding blocks. Hands up in front of chest. As you step back, you reach back. And as you land back, you block forward. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Right. First, we're going to do our right leg. We're going to go through some of those kicks we've just warmed up with. From here.
Okay.
Well, guarding block. Ready?
Why do you go?
Everybody, I want to see your guarding blocks. Get ready. Come on, Harper and Kenzie, stop looking at the screen. Show me your L-San's guarding block. Nice and simple to start with. Front snap kick. Ha! Do. Set. Net. Muscle. Muscle. And change feet. After every kick, strong guarding block. Hala. Pull. Don't drop your hands when you come back. Okay? After you kick, don't bring your hands down here and then lift them back up again to do your guarding block. Keep them up, bring them straight back, and block. Okay, ready? Do. Set. Keep your hands up, Julian. Net. Good, Robin. Tasa. Yasa. Yul-Gok. Good. Change legs. Now we do the turning kick, the jirugi, which is kicking on an angle here. So my foot that's on the floor pivots to point this way and then comes back, just like we did with the chair. So from here, ready, ha! Pull your foot back so you can kick with the ball of your foot. Some of you have got floppy feet. It's going to hurt your ankle, and when you hit something, it'll hurt your foot. From here, kicking with the ball of foot. Pull. Kick on an angle, don't come right round to the front. And make sure that foot that's on the floor pivots. So I can lean my body and kick straight across. Set. A little bit more pivot, Jacob. You've got good flexibility to turn that foot over, but you'll get more power. If you get more pivot, you can open your hips. Hip power into it. Net. Make sure you pivot. Yeah, that's better. Feel that pivot. Good, Maxine. Make sure you snap out and back. Yasa. Good, a bit more pivot, Jade. Yasa. Lift your knee and foot up, Robin. Yul-Gok. That's better. Remember your targets on the side here. Yaru. So they're not out to the side over here. They're in here on an angle, this way. Oh! Good. And change feet. Okay, other leg, get ready. Nice and strong. From the floor, lift up, lift the knee, pivot, and smash into the target. Ready, ha! I'm missing you, Jack. Go! Kicks just on the close side here. You don't have to go all the way around here like this. Your target's over here, open side. Stop! And make sure you pivot and lean your body. When you kick, your foot should be going this way into the target, not upwards. Tasa. Better, a bit more, lean over a bit more, turn your hip. Your foot should be going slightly downward when you kick, slightly downward, not sticking up. Tasa. You're still kicking upwards, Julian, like this. Lean your body, get in this way. Yasa. Imagine you're going over the top of a table and then kicking along the table. Yul-Gok. Bit better, Julian, bit more pivot. Harper and Kenzie, pivot. Let's see those good turning kicks. Yaru. Better. Up. Yul. Okay, change legs. Yellow belts and above. From you this time, I want to see side turning kick. Instead of putting an angle here, you're going to turn your body all the way and come to the side here where the camera is. So I start facing the camera and I kick in this direction past the camera. White belts and yellow stripes continue with turning kick. Come on, Harper and Kenzie, this is for you. I want to see your kicks. Side turning kick for yellow belts and above. Your supporting foot pivots all the way around to face behind you. 35 degrees is what we say here. Everybody else, just keep doing turning kick. Ready, ha!
Sorry, you just need to do something.
Go!
Okay, let's.
Bit further around, Maxine. You've got to pivot that foot further. Sit! Come on, Jade. Let's keep going with those turning kicks. Keep that guard strong. Make your kicks strong. Think power now. That's it.
What do I do?
If you're a white belt, you're doing turning kick. If you're a yellow belt or above, you're doing side turning kick. Sit! Harper, Kenzie, I'll explain for you once more. You clearly weren't watching and thinking. Here, turning kick is here. Side turning kick, which you are required to know and demonstrate for grading, is all the way around past the camera. This is side turning kick. Turning kick is here. Side turning kick is here. Now you're kicking to your side. Ready, two more. Hammer! Pivot that supporting foot, ladies. Pivot. So you can lean over and kick. Go! And change legs. Other leg, side turning kick. Ready. Or turning kick for white belts. Hammer! Harper and Kenzie, you should be kicking past the camera. This way. Do! Better. Make sure your foot is leaned over. You're kicking slightly downward when you kick. Cross this way, not sticking up. Sit! So Liam, when I say past the camera, I don't mean turning all the way around and kicking over here. Your target is just where the camera is. Okay, your target's where the camera is. That's it. But of course your kick's going this way. Okay, ready, two more. Hammer! Bit more pivot, Jacob. Do! Bit more effort, Levi.
No.
And Buttle. Okay, the third kick we did was side piercing kick. We're going to make this harder for everybody. Instead of doing our side piercing kick to the side, we're going to do it towards the camera. So we have to pivot all the way around. And then pivot all the way back with your guarding block. Remember, I want to see a guarding block after every kick. Remember, it is stamp, retract, guarding block. Okay, ready. First leg. Side piercing kicks with the back leg. Make sure now you are stamping, not flicking. Hammer! This is also a kick required for yellow belts. So yellow belts, stop fluffing around and show me your kicks. Do! Good, Maxine, but remember this one is stamping, not flicking. So you're going to bring your knee past and stamp, not flick. Okay, past and stamp. You're stamping with your foot sword down by your heel. Net! Robin, good. You're coming past well, but at the end you're doing a little flick. Remember, it's not a flick, it's a stamp. It's this action, stamping action. Net! Set. Feel like you're trying to stamp through with your heel. Net! Because your foot sword, the tool is right beside your heel. So some of you are still flicking past with your toes. You got to stamp down by the heel. You're stamping. Net! Good, Jacob. That's it. Think about now adding that hip, Jacob, like we've been practicing. Yul-Gok. Add the hip. Really, that's good. Yes, lovely. You feel yourself. Punch that out. Change legs. Now try the other leg. This is a very powerful kick, and you should feel that stamp smashing out into the target. If you hit something with this kick, you demolish it. Okay, there's so much power in this kick. So nobody just waving their foot in the air. None of that. You're using your body and you're smashing. You're powering through. Technically, you're piercing, not smashing. Okay, ready. Other leg. Move guarding block. Show me your guarding block. I want to see a guarding block after every kick. That's part of what we're practicing. Holla! Okay, this is the leg, Jacob, that needs a little bit more pivot in the supporting foot. A bit more pivot in the supporting foot. Go! Yeah, you're feeling it now, Jacob. That's good. Good, Liam. Just get that knee up and keep your hands tight. That backhand by your jaw will help with your balance. Net! Harper and Kenzie are flicking. Julian, you're flicking. You're a pierce. Tassa!
You're kicking.
Maxine, that one was a little bit flicky. You got nice height. You got good control. Now make sure that you are piercing with the kick, not flicking. Better. Tassa! That's it, Maxine. Yasa. Yul-Gok. Those guarding blocks. Liam, one of the challenges for you now, when you're kicking, your upper body's spinning around. You want to try and keep your upper body looking at the target. So you're sideways with your body. Sideways with your body, not turning your body over. Okay, hana! 4 more on this leg. A bit more pivot, Jacob. That's better. Sit! That was a flicky one, Harper and Kenzie. Nut!
We're trying to not flick.
Take some practice. Tassa! Okay, and bottle. Okay, last one now before we get into some crazy kicks. Back piercing kick. So, yellow, green stripes and above. You're going to do it like this. My back leg, I pivot towards the camera, kick back, and then return into my guarding block. So I'm spinning towards my back. Back piercing kick and guarding block. Juniors, particularly white belts and yellow stripes, Harper and Kenzie, focus. Juniors, use your front leg and kick behind you, and then come back to your guarding block. So if I'm using my front leg, it looks like this.
What is my cuff?
Okay. Everyone else, you're going to use your back leg, pivot and spin. Ready. Back piercing kick. Hana! Okay, make sure you look over your shoulder and when you're kicking. So juniors, if you're using your front leg, look over your shoulder and kick behind you. Don't kick when you're looking forward. We're not using the force here. You've got to lean and look. Seniors, of course, you've got to pivot, lean and look. Door. Nice, Jacob. Sit. Like a side piercing kick, fully extend your leg, pause it for a split second, and then retract it. Just for half a second. So make sure you straighten your leg out. Nip! Just keep your hands by your sides when you kick. You don't have to extend them out, just keep them here for balance. Tassa. Guarding block at the ends. After you kick, balance, sine wave, guarding block. Yasa. Jacob, I'm not seeing a guarding block. Yul-Gok. Now, Harper and Kenzie, lean a little bit more so you can lift your back kick up. We're not back kicking a guarded gnome here. We're going to lean over and lift. Get it at least to the height of your belt. At least the height of your belt. Ha! Come on, get back your kip, Harper and Kenzie. Two. Look where you're kicking. Some of you are kicking like this. Your kick's down towards the ground, and you're not looking where you're kicking. Lean, look, kick. Hala! Two. Set. And change feet. Okay, hala! Good, Liam. Two. Okay, Maxime, you're spinning a little bit and flicking your heel around like a reverse hooking kick. Remember this one, you don't spin, you pivot, you're straight back, and then retract. Set. Spin, pierce, retract. Maxime, you're not doing the right kick there, young man. Net. Tasa. Yasa. Oh, need a lot more practice there, Harper and Kenzie. Yul-Gok. Good, Robin. Just lean over so you can lift your kick up a little bit. Yaddle. Straighten that leg out to be sharp. Oh. Yo. And battle. Okay, some quick fire kicks. I just want you to copy what I'm doing and see how you go. Jacob, I'm going to throw in a whole lot of yours. So everybody, you got to watch the screen, get your space, get ready, because we're going to move quickly. One leg back, forearm guarding block. Ready? First one is twisting kick, where we lift up and kick outwards this way. Let's see you give it a go.
High, middle, or low, sir?
Just go for it, Jacob. Give me a middle one now. Door. Not so far out to the side, Jacob. Middle one's here. Shoulder. Just outside your shoulder like a turning kick. Set. Net. Reverse hooking kick. Ha. Just copy along, juniors. Have some fun. Door. Set. Net. Downward kick. Hala. Door. Set. Net. Vertical kick inward. Hala. Slapping someone across the face. Door. Set. Net. Crescent kick. This is a block. Hala. Door. Got to control it. Set. We want to see those guarding blocks. Net. Change legs. Twisting kick. Hala. Door. Set. Net. Reverse turning kick. Straight leg. Hala. Door. Set. pick shape kick. Straight up, straight down. Hello. Do. Set. Net. Vertical kick outwards. Spin. Hello. Keep your body up for this one. Do. Set. Net. And now hooking kick. This is a block. Hello. Imagine you're blocking a punch. So you have to control it. Do. Set. Nice, Jade. Net. Bottle. Grab drink. Okay, let's whip through some patterns, get that practice in. Hopefully this time next week we'll be in the dojang, if all goes well, but we're not sure. So let's see. Four direction punch, jirugi. Not a pattern, of course, a fundamental movement. We're going to whip our way up. Jacob, you're going to do one yoto. Come on, focus, everyone ready? I'm not answering questions now, we're just going for it. Four direction punch, green belts and above, one yo. Right side, so remember your right foot is moving from here, this way. Shijo. Good, Levi, nice strong stances, just pull back to your hip. Good, Robin, just make your stances a little bit longer. Liam, lovely, just straighten your wrist. Your fist is sticking out a little bit. Good, Maxine, don't rush. Tavisha as well, don't rush. Make sure you get good crosses. Jade, good. Hold that last movement. We're just doing the right side for now. Longer stances though, Jade. We just need longer stances generally. And straighten the hips and shoulders up. Make sure you've got your train tracks. And Jacob, continue, everyone else. Bottle. Left side. Other foot, other hand. Gesok. Pull right back to your hip. Keep going, keep going. Longer stance, Levi. Longer stance, Jade. Pull right back to your hip, Jade. A little bit further back to your hip, Robin. Tavisha, remember, punches don't cross. They just come in a straight line from your hip. Straight up from your hip. Cross at the blocks. You're doing a crossing. That's better. Bottle. Come on, Julian, focus. Get off the keyboard. This is not time to be on the keyboard. Okay. Four direction block. Remember, the right foot's moving first. Knife hand side block first. Jacob, you're doing dosan tool. Everybody else, four direction block. Right side. Beat. Jacob, after they've done the right side, I'll say command baro gesok. You continue with dosan. Ready. Saju makgi, right side. Bigger stances, Tavisha. Shijo. Good. Just make sure you're crossing, Julian. Julian, you turned the wrong way. You turned the wrong way, Julian. Low block, middle block, little pivot, step back. Little pivot, step back. Not big step. Yeah, that's it. You got it, mate. Bigger stance, Robin. A little bit longer and wider, Jade. Tavisha, a little bit longer and wider in your stance. Maxime, a little bit longer. Straighten that back leg. Harper and Kenzie, a little bit longer. Hand back to your hip. Longer in your stance. Hand back to your hip. And Levi, watch the angle of your back foot. Bottle. And other side. Gesok. Go left side. Big stances, don't shortcut. Harper and Kenzie, don't rush. You're blocking too wide. Make sure it stops in front of your chest. Harper and Kenzie, look. Don't block out here like this. You should stop in front of your body, in front of your badge, not over here, okay? Stop here with your block. Levi will look at the angle of your back foot. Jade, longer. Tavisha, longer. Liam, just open your block out a little bit. You're a little bit close to your body. Just open it out a bit more. A bit more. Yes, there. Another hand onto your hip. And buttle. Okay, everybody, Chon-Ji to. Everyone, Chon-Ji. Jirugi. Ready. Stop fidgeting. You should be in parallel ready stance. Hands in front of your body. Not touching each other. Down by your belt. If you don't know Chon-Ji, do both sides of 4-direction punch. Right side and left side. If you know Chon-Ji, Chon-Ji. Shijo. Good, Liam. I like the way you're pausing and thinking. That's excellent. Maxine, that's looking better. Now remember that double sine wave. Only one sine wave on the way through. One, don't do the first dip. Just one on the way through. That's it. Good long stances, Maxine. Julian, straighten your movements up. Straighten up your stance. You should be here, not here. Here. Now return and do the other side, Julian. Hold the movement, Jade. Hold the movement. Longer stance. Tavisha, make sure your punches to the center of your body. Make your stance longer. Harper and Kenzie, straighten your stances up. Punch to the center of your body. You're looking like this. Here. And buttle. Okay. Those who know Dangun, do Dangun. If you do not know Dangun, do 4-direction block, right side, then left side. Once more, do not rush. Some of you are going too quickly through the pattern and your movements look terrible. Slow it down. Strong movements. Remember, if you run out of space, pause, adjust your position, continue. Ready. Penultimate pattern. You're only going to do 2 more. Dangun to Jirugi. Shijo. Saju makgi for juniors. Robin, looking good. Knife hand for the low blocks, Jade. Knife hand low block. And a forearm middle block for saju makgi. Check your train tracks. Other hand, Jade. That's it. Now forward and block. Yes, thank you, Levi's dad. That's the correction I've been trying to get you to make. Turn that supporting foot. A little bit longer in that stance, Robin. Longer. Buttle. Okay, now Liam, you made a couple of stepping mistakes toward the end there. Everyone will now do your own pattern. Okay, do it really strongly. Liam, you watch me and I'll do Dangun for you. Okay, I'll do it without power. I'll show you the stepping. Everybody else, your own pattern. We're going to do this pattern twice, but one at a time. Ready, Harper and Kenzie, that is not ready to do a pattern. Come on, brain on the job, let's go. Okay, repeat your own pattern. Shijo. So Liam, we've got left, forward, turn around, forward. Then the front foot moves to go left, then 3 punches forward, right, left, right. So we finish with the right foot at the front. Then we're pivoting around the front foot, and we've got our left foot forward, punch. You ended up the wrong way doing this one. You did the wrong side first somehow. So I came with my right foot forward here, and I pivot around the right foot and do my block this way. Then I can do my high punch, then turn all the way back to the other side, which you did. Now my left foot is forward, and that left foot does my low block. 1 and 2. Okay, so that should be a nice easy step. 1 and 2. and then 3 rising blocks, which you've done, which is good. I think you might be turning here the wrong way. So my right foot's at the front again. Right foot's at the front again, and I pivot around the right foot, do my knife hand side strike, and my punch. It's my right punch, and then knife hand side strike, and left punch. Okay? And then I bring my foot back to the middle again. Does that make sense? So I'll watch you and see whether you get the stepping right. Come on, bottle. Okay, your own pattern. Last one. Last pattern of the night. Be awesome. Jirugi. Ready, ready. Take your time. Get your movements right. Saju. So Liam, left, forward, turn around, forward, left. Remember all the punches are high. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Now pivot on the front foot. Yes. Twin forearm block. Change hands. That's it. So just come back to the one move. Oh, yeah. Okay, go. No, I'll stop there. Stop there, Liam. So come back to the last of the punches, the third punch. Okay, now you pivoted the correct way. Go, do your twin forearm block. Correct. Okay, stop there. Change your hands. The front hand is forward, the back hand is over your head. Once you've finished your pattern, you can relax. And forward and punch now, Liam. Now pivot on that back foot and do your twin forearm block, just like you would in Chon-Ji. Yes, that's it. Step forward. Good. Now forward and punch. Now your left leg's forward. Now you can just go 1 and 2. Now go 3. 1, 2, 3. One more. Jake, no, Liam, come back. Come back. You did 2. After your, that's it. Now pivoting, strike. Now pivoting, strike. Good. Now punch. Now turn around and strike the other way. Now punch. That's it, Liam. Now remember, all the punches in this pattern are eye level. They're all high. So lift it up a bit. That's it. And come back, butt all. Step back, butt all. That's it. And come on, shot. Okay, so that's it, Liam. Now, Liam, on the way back, after we do 1 and 2, we don't count this for our rising blocks. So we're going 1 and 2. Then we go 1, 2, 3. So we finish with the right hand and the right leg. Then we just spin into our strike. Okay, everybody, stand up. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Focus. Stretch up as tall as you can. Don't touch any lights. Stretch up nice and tall. I'm going to move not to touch my light. There we go. Now hang ourselves down. Hang down, hang down, hang down. Hang down to everyone. Just let your body hang down, your legs. Then bend your knees and straighten up. Left leg behind, grab your foot. Stretching your quadriceps. Okay, remember to make sure you're going through your syllabus book. The first week back in class will be pre-grading week. The first full week back in class will be pre-grading week. So make sure you're completing your homework. Make sure you're studying your theory so we can quiz you on it and you know it all. Come on, Harper, stretching. And change legs. And come on, turn to the left and tidy up. And turn up. Thanks, guys. We covered some good stuff today. Hope you enjoyed it. 1, 2, 3. Hey, Julia, come on. Where's that attention position? Focus. Max. And chop it. Take one. Thanks, everyone. It was great to see you. I look forward to seeing you on Saturday.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.